Alrighty, boys and girls, we are back. We're on a golf cart with Brad and Dad. Larry,
yo.
Say hi, YouTube.
Yo, yo, yo.
What's good? All right, so we are here. We are at Wayne's World. We are driving around. The boys, Hunter, Chip, and Jacob are all here. They went up to go and grab some stuff for Chip's headset. They had to grab batteries so that way he could put it in there so we could all have our radios. So we're gonna go meet up with them, and then right after that, we are going onto the field. So, if anybody was asking in the comments about who is here so far on Thursday, which is today, Titman is here. Say hi, boys. We got GI Sports, and we got Planet Eclipse, and we have Social Paintball for the players. No, I am not sponsored. However, they all got some pretty good gear. If you guys like their gear, or if you've never played before, go check them out on the internet. You got socialpaintball.com, planeteclipse.net, and gisports.com. And then here are the boys now. Say hi, boys. Say hi.
Who is that?
YouTube.
Oh, howdy. What's up? What's up?
All right. So we're gonna get on the golf carts, and we're gonna go out and see the field. You guys want to go in North Base entrance?
That's what I'm doing. I don't leave it in the back.
Alrighty.
But we're going on a booze cruise.
We are right now. All right, North Base entrance. Let's go.
I'll be here.
Alrighty. So we are off.
Is that gun in it?
Yeah.
Yep. That's gunning it?
Yes.
Oh, wow. It's not all the way to the floor, though. Oh, now it is. All right. Well, golf cart's pretty slow with 4 people, but whatever. We're still going to have fun. Remember, kids, no food or drink.
Well, here's the problem, Hoss. Ain't gonna do it, cuz.
I think you should go.
Beer's too important.
Go that way.
I think you should go with them because I'll be able to go a little bit faster.
Who? Okay. It's okay. He can sit on his ass.
I'm good.
Fine. It's not a race.
All right, so this is the North Base entrance. I'm going to go in there right now.
Watch your heads. Watch your heads.
And we're on the field.
Thank you for the warning. Unlike Larry when you're driving the golf cart, don't give us a warning and get hit right in the mouth with a tree branch.
That's happened in years past, believe it or not. So, we're rolling up on North Base. This all used to be woods right here. It's opened up a little bit. It was all dirt ground last year, and they put a bunch of bunkers in it. That is North Base currently. This is where we have done some pretty stupid shit. Up in the general's office up to the right, I wrote some very stupid stuff with some spray paint, but don't quote me because, you know, I'm stupid. Anyway, we got some bunkers that are outlining the outside of North Base, and right outside of that is Boat Basin. Make sure he's on channel 9.
Copy that. He's on channel 9. You can hear him.
I was talking about Chip.
That's what they're doing right now.
Oh, okay. So this is Boat Basin. That's been here since I've started, around 14 years ago. And pretty messed up. I mean, it's old.
Hasn't changed.
But it hasn't changed all that much. And I don't know if you can see it through the camera, but this is a really huge dip. And you gotta haul ass up this one. We can do it! Come on, old Bessie! Hunter, push! Hunter, push! We can do it! Come on, Bessie! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. All right, hop on. Hop on!
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, now you stop. After I'm already on the golf cart.
I was doing
Stupid shit we do.
I was doing what I was told to do. Hurry up, Jacob.
Douchebags.
Tell stories along the way. Make sure Chip knows.
Right.
Oh, we vote.
Well,
Hey, Larry, remember that tree that you ran into?
Where's the bridge of Boat Base he's talking
it's right in front of you. That dock right in front of you. That dock right in front of you, stand on it, it'll just fall right through. It's because it's freaking destroyed.
The pieces of Doc, Larry. The leftovers.
The leftovers.
Well, with Bailey in your house, I know you don't know what leftovers are. Let me explain.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
No, he said
The
that's
things that happen with your dad.
It's a good. He said what he said. Well, you guys must have not heard him correctly. He said this is a good place to kiss.
Yeah.
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 If you had your significant other or your friend.
Oh, quit bullshitting.
What he says.
Good God. You'd make a great lawyer.
See, what had happened was
Make a great lawyer. You can
this man is innocent by default.
This tree right here is dead. Well, let me tell you what I'm looking for in a fucking tree. What's that dripping down his leg?
Oh. Is that Guinness?
Whoa!
How are you doing?
Hey, how you doing? Jacob's bitching in the background.
Listen, if you don't know Jacob, Jacob loves to bitch. Constant that, see? Yeah? Oh yeah? Well, listen to mine.
Here, Hunter, hop off and go into the
Yeah, go with that
Go
one.
with that.
They want me to go with you because I'm waiting that my fat ass,
Correct.
is laying down the golf cart.
Correct.
You're bullshit.
Big forehead
I
ass.
think you're all just a bunch of fucking pussies.
Hey, you know what, Jake? We didn't ask for your opinion.
I don't give a fuck. That's because our opinion's right, Brad.
So anyway, we were back on the Wayne's World paintball field tour. Bump. And bump.
Sorry.
You're all good. Hit it.
I'm trying. There's so much weight on here.
Anyway, so we come down the road a little bit here.
Yeah,
And-
well, it went down one bar.
So what's one bar?
Like,
3/4.
no, three. There's a total of 12.
So you have 3/4 left. So just fucking say it.
Yeah.
Just fucking
yeah,
said
you're
that.
right.
Right.
You're right. You're right. I'm
Anyway,
wrong. You're right.
we
I'm
come
wrong.
down the trail here from Boat Basin and we reach Railway Tower. Go left. Apparently Hunter is doing something very wrong and I can't post it on YouTube for the whole point of not getting demonetized, so we're not going to do that. Anyway, kids, don't do what we do, all right?
There's the railroad.
Don't try this shit at home.
No, we're on East.
Anyway, this outside trail is pretty long, and it's going to be a little minute, so this video may go 15 minutes, maybe a little longer. Wow, way to freaking get me when it was last second.
I
Thanks.
told you. Hey, at least I gave you a formal warning. Does not mean that it was going to be within 5 seconds. 3 seconds.
Anyway, after passing Railway Tower, we come up to Checkpoint Charlie. That'll happen
Hey,
in a
Hunter,
couple
you're
of
doing
minutes.
this. I need you to do this.
We're all stupid. But hopefully you guys are sitting there, maybe cracking open a beer, enjoying the times with your family, watching us do stupid shit. It's only ever going to get better from here, I'll tell you that right now. Right, Dad?
Yep.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Anyway, we're pulling up to Checkpoint Charlie right now.
Is this where we start shooting?
This is where we start shooting, Dad. Oh, yeah, that's a story I definitely got to tell you guys. Anyway, before I do that, this is Checkpoint Charlie. It's not very big, but
It's a badass area.
it's a badass area if you think about getting into firefights. This is the kind of place you go. Trying to fuck with Jacob.
fucking hilarious.
Anyway, so
Here we go.
the Is This When We Start Shooting story started a couple of years ago and has stayed behind to...
Hey, Hunter, is there an off button on you?
It started a few years ago when Dad's friends were still around, and there was this guy in there who was named Quimby.
Here, what's this spot right here?
This is the mausoleum. This is what they here
This
call
right
the
this
church.
tree right here. What color are you? That's the what color are you tree?
And I'll cover that story in a while. But this is mausoleum, and then right after that is power station.
It's the wrong color. That's the story.
That's the wrong color. But furthermore, it all started with this guy named Quimby, and he usually brings his son We call him Mr. Perfect, even though he's really not all that perfect. His name is Marky. Well, we call him Sparky because he's, Sparky. That's what we like to call him. This is Power Station real quick.
No, this is where we got hung up right here.
This is where we got hung up. Right behind that is airport. Not really a sight to see. It's just a big old train, and that's pretty much it. But anyway.
Oh, that dip could be dangerous.
If you guys remember the shenanigan story I was telling you about,
Right.
When we were putting the arm tape, the other team's arm tape on our arm over our team's arm tape, this is the same scenario, except we were south base that year, and we were infiltrating north base. So the same thing happened. We walked right through their insertion point. They didn't stop us for our player cards or whatever. And as soon as we passed it, there was nobody around but us and our team. And pretty much we pulled off our arm tape. Just stop here so that way I can get the city too. We'll drive around that. We pretty much, walked right in, pulled off the arm tape. And I'm starting to blast. Dad is running up with Mitch, freaking tripping over each other and shit in front of the base. Jacob is stuck behind a tree. He really doesn't need to be stuck behind a tree because he is a tree. And Quimby is sitting there behind me. And Quimby, I believe, is drinking a Miller Lite or something like that. And he comes up behind me, kills the Miller Lite, and he taps me on the shoulder.
We got on the way.
And he says, "Hey, Bailey, is this when we start shooting?" We're in the middle of a freaking firefight, mind you. And I look at Quimby and I'm like, "Yes, Quimby, this is when we start shooting." So he pulls up his gun, starts walking step by step up to the base wall, just all over. And I tell you what, he must have gotten blasted like 50, 60 times in the crotch, in the chest, in the face. Oh my goodness, what a freaking sight to see. But I tell you what, that motherfucker is a man. I'll tell you that right now. He walked all the way up to the base wall, still shooting, tapped the wall with his hand, and was like, "All right."
5'2" man.
He's 5'2". Keep that in mind, he's really short. And he goes all the way up to the base wall and taps it, and he's like, "All right, that'll be it for me. I'm gonna go back to the freaking campsite and drink." So that's the Quimby story. Let's circle around. This is South Base. Circle around because I'm gonna hit the city. So the next thing that I'm gonna show you, obviously you've been hearing me tell Brad how to drive, is the city. And before I do that, this is South Base. This is where we're gonna be this year. Pretty big. You got all the Mandalore insignia on the walls and stuff. The general's office is up there to the left, and that's where we will sit. And just next to that is South Base, as I was explaining in that one story. This has a bunch. I don't know, man. This has a bunch of firefights in it. This is where we do our final battle on Sunday, which you will see, which is an absolute clusterfuck, mind you. Go in there.
The cars. Let's see if our tank is still in there.
Yeah. It's over here, up to the right.
Tank is still here.
Anyway, this is like a whole, right here, to the right. It's like a whole maybe 2.5, maybe 2 acres. And I'm telling you what, this thing is, it's nuts. So this is basically the gist of what it is, but it goes back there into Power Station, which is that way. And then over here is the nuclear station, which is the insertion point for the final battle. And South Base is the insertion point for South Base. But then you have the 50 mark, which is right there, that big tower with the black ramp. And
our tank here.
Yeah, we should have. We probably left it right here. Basically what we're looking for, guys, is one time we were here maybe a few years back and we had made a tank out of PVC and it worked like a charm. However, by the end of the weekend, it was fucked up. So we didn't care about hauling it home and we left it here. And they, the people here who take care of the field, who manage it and everything, they made it a part of their field and made it a bunker.
I mean, our big tank. We should have left our big tank here.
Well, I would say if it was our big tank, because we had 2 tanks. One was man-powered, and the other one was electric-powered?
It was a car.
Oh, it was a car. It might be over that way.
1993 GMC Jimmy.
And keep in mind, this tank that we had, it was a long time ago. I'm talking, I mean, this was like a van, okay? We put a huge mount on the top of it, made it a huge, it looked like a 33 millimeter gun out of a Sherman or something like that. And it was a big old van. That's fine.
Is this like a live thing?
Yeah, no, this isn't live feed. This is a
All right, let
recording.
me get under here.
But it's okay.
Because I think I might know the problem.
All right.
Hey, Daly.
Close it. Let's start.
Can I see the walkie?
All right, give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Where's the walkie-talkie? Channel 9. Anyway, so going to that story that Dad was trying to tell you about, obviously we have the tank. That's really not all big news. I'll explain that a little more in depth a little later when I have another little vlog to give you guys. But the Is This When We Start Shooting story came about a few years ago when it was Brad's first year playing. And basically, we're held up at Checkpoint Charlie here, a little bit past it. And there's a big old tree. And it was nighttime again, obviously, shenanigans. And we get held up at this one little spot. Guys flank us. We're out. And we left the field. Dad's the only one left on the field. But he's got like 40 or 50 guys on. And the guys that shot us out came up behind Dad and he tapped him. He's like, hey, that was pretty cool, wasn't it? He's like, yeah. I mean, I don't know what the hell happened, but apparently some of the other team came in and blasted us, you know what I'm saying? And the guy was like, yeah, I mean, that was crazy. And he's just like, I mean, I can't believe I got all those people out. And Dad was just like, so what color are you anyway? And the guy says, oh, we're yellow. Plus, we were red at this time. The guy says, oh, we're yellow. He says, buddy, that is a bad time to be right now. He has a spotlight on him. Wham! Hits him with the freaking spotlight. Everybody on our team hits that one guy. I'm talking like a million times. That guy was out. It was hilarious when Dad came back and told us that story. I'm so unhappy I wasn't there for that, but I tell you what, I wish I was. That was so funny. But, yeah. So, I did tell you guys that I was going to show you the campsite, and this is what it is. Hunter's obviously walking towards me. But we got the fire going. We got the trailer. All the golf carts are sitting there. All the chairs behind by the fire. We got Jacob over there trying to make a freaking drink. We got the I-9 sports tents for Dad's company. Brad's acting like he's drunk. He's really not.
We're about to be.
Our little fire stuff over here. We still need more. It's not that big of a pile, but it'll work for now. This is Jacob's golf cart. It's actually pretty cool. It's a gas. It's lifted. It's got a bed on the back. So if we need to haul anything, we can. And Brad brought his golf cart with him. And it's a nice red and gold color. It's actually really nice. This is an electric one. We got to charge it every time we use it because, you know, we got some big people out here that take the charge out. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's it for now. I'll definitely talk to you guys later. See ya.